Hello, Jug Monkey friends. It is Sonia and Matt coming to you live tonight from Jug Monkey Paint Company here in Leader, Pennsylvania, just south of Pittsburgh. So as you guys log on, be sure to tell us your name and of course where you're watching from. It's always fun to see where you guys are tuning in from. So today is like day 18 of our painted piece of furniture or something or another that you have around your shop or your house, right?
Something or another.
Something or another. You know what I'm talking about? Sometimes it doesn't have to be furniture, it can be anything. Paint something for 20 days straight. Of course, you guys know that we have a brand spanking new line of milk paint out called the Milkshake. It is the most yummy milk paint you ever want to lay your eyes on. When you mix it up, it does look like a milkshake, I promise you, right? So over the next 20 days, and actually we're at day 18 at this point, we're teaching you guys, right? The difference. What's that? No, of course not. No, it is all natural, but don't drink the pain. But yeah, so we're doing this over 20 days, of course, talking to you guys about the 20 different colors that we have, applying it over different 20 surfaces, showing you guys different ideas, different, techniques, things that you can do for inspiration, right? So hopefully you guys have learned a ton so far. We have covered a lot. So tonight I've got a chair. I think this is an old chair. How old do you think this chair is, babe? Any idea? I mean, it's an oldie and goodie. Yeah,
it's early 1900s.
And it's got the tag on it that says $8.99, which I was super, super happy with. Here's one of those things that I was talking to you guys about. When you go to a thrift store, at least here in Pennsylvania, okay, you'd have to check your laws for your own state, but it has to be sprayed, right? Any old material has to be sprayed in order for you to be able to resell it. And so this is a thrift store that's done its job. What this means is that they've taken the time to spray it, so there's no like hugabugs and all that good stuff, like, that could be any hidden secrets inside of here. So they've sprayed it, and so there you go. Now we're gonna go ahead. So you know how you're not supposed to cut a tag off, until, well, you know what, we just did, all right. So we cut the tag off, we're ready to transform this piece, and I can make use of the existing cover if I really want to, or I can totally rip it down. Tonight, what I'm gonna do is actually just recover it. So there's reupholstering and there's recovering, right? Recovering is when you literally take what that's already on here, which I know has already been cleaned and sprayed, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use that to recover, right? The padding and everything. And then I've got my frame. So what happens on chairs is, this is pretty much the rule of thumb for all these chairs, there's 4 screws that go on the underside, and it goes from the underside of the chair up into this little pad piece, right? So if you have chairs at home right now and you're like, man, I'm so over them, and I just need a new look to them, just turn them over, take your drill, pop the 4 screws out, take this off, and I'll show you what to do the rest, okay? I'll show you what you're gonna do for the next steps. That's what we're going to do tonight. So for those of you who are new on here, I'm Sonia. This is Matt behind the camera. We are Jug Monkey Paint Company, and we love to make things beautiful, right? Do it on a budget through the power of paint. So speaking of paint, before I get into painting, I have learned, ask me how, that if you're going to recover material, you should do that before you actually get your paint out, okay? Because paint just, I don't know, it just has a way. It has a way of getting everywhere. You guys know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Got this lovely piece of fabric at my lovely Wally World in the bargain bin, because that's where I shop, for $2.50. I could get a couple, I could definitely get a couple chair covers out of $2.50. So that is a great price. You should go shop, right? I love, love, love when they put the stuff on sale. One of my favorite brands that I love to use when I'm at Walmart is Waverly for the fabric. Do you guys see this down here? And this is, I'm going to give you a tip, okay, in case nobody knows this out there. When you are out and you're shopping for things to match what is actually in your fabric that you have going on, do you see this right here? This is your key. This is your legend right here. So when you're trying to identify with your eye, what are the colors that make up this fabric? I know right here there's like a darker kind of a, like what I would call like a smoky coal color, and then it just kind of graduates right on down to like, maybe like in my world it'd be like a mouse in a house, maybe a little bit of a Be My Honey, and then like a last straw would be really cool to go with this, right, in terms of our color. So always look at the dots, because it is easier to see them here sometimes than looking at the actual fabric pattern. Does that make sense? So as I'm cutting this out, you can tell me who's on with us.
Wow, you waited long enough for that one.
Yeah, right?
I gotta go way, 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 way.
Go way,
go in the way back
way
machine.
Back.
Alright, let me go. So,
all right,
Lisa, Andrea Johnson, Linda Bowery, Angela Klaus, got Sally Van Nuys, Laurie Allen, Angela Colvin Keem, Marsha Mott, Natasha Nance, A.D. Negrete is at work, but she's still sneaky deep.
Sneaky.
Bridget Osmus,
we won't tell.
Beginning, Deborah Fink Eshmore says hello.
Hello.
Jenna Hooper and Andy Malaysia. So anyway, Cindy Callahan
like
White,
when
Kathy
you said
Snyder, Galen Zorn, Martha Aldrich Menino, Colette Nicholas Lundberg, Lisa Murray, Amanda McKinney says, hi guys, my paint stuck to the top of my dresser. I don't think I was being patient enough between coats before I think sanded it. I was using the heat gun to help it dry. I think it was too hot whenever I started to sand.
Gotcha.
That could happen, yes.
Yeah.
Because remember, a heat gun's made to take it off, not put it on.
True that.
Renee Ringgold Edwards, Maria Siafi Campagna from Maine is checking on. That's a name that sounds like you should be from California and not Maine.
Maybe she relocated.
Yeah, maybe. Donna Betts Davidson, Donna Beauchamp, Gayla DeVries Bratton, Pam, Martha, Krieger. She's a Krieger jigger from where I'm from. She's from Ohio, actually. Katie Reed, Charlene Grider. Please go to 30 days, not 20. Charlene, I gotta get some sleep.
You're not gonna miss us.
You don't understand. I need to.
We're not gonna go anywhere.
To recover. Yeah, we'll be back on. Just not every night.
You'll see us regularly on here.
Wally Barrios, Carol Byrne, Amanda Megan McKinney. Yeah, she corrected it. Debbie Marriage.
By the way, did you see that lovely green that was on here? I just want to make sure everybody saw that lovely green before we cover it.
I don't think it was that bad. Somebody obviously reupholstered this
at one point, right? I'm telling you.
Yeah, this is a fairly new.
Much like people have been painting for eons, you know what? That's what we do as well. This is what we as women. I mean, you could be man, woman, child. It doesn't matter. But I'm just telling you, as homemakers, we like to make homes beautiful on a budget, and we've been doing it through the ages. True story.
So if I didn't get to say hello to anybody, I missed anybody, I am sorry. But I am like flicking through just to get to the end. I just finally got back to the end. So anyways, hello everybody.
You are funny. All right, so one of the things I like to do is make sure I pull my corners in, right? So pull your corners in, and then you can kind of like even fold them over after. But folding at the corners is going to be an important step to do along the way because you don't want to leave your corners for last. So let's go ahead and pull those in. Who's recovered their chairs before? Who's thought about it, but not sure they could do it? I'm here to tell you you can. And it doesn't take a whole lot of work. All right, let's get that corner going nice there.
I need to hurry up so I can get to McDonald's, get the Szechuan sauce.
Oh, yeah. You got the walking orders you said from Riley, right? Yeah. Our son.
Yes, I was part of the Great Sauce Riots in 2017.
Nobody probably has a clue what you're talking about right now.
They watched the news, they did. Gotta have the sauce.
You're funny. Well, it's a Rick and Morty thing, right?
Yeah,
you should ask if anybody even knows what Rick and Morty is.
I'm sure they do.
It's like an adult cartoon show.
They know what it is.
That you and our son, you guys are really into. Oh, let's see here. Let's poo. Get that all over here. We definitely want to do the fabric part before we take the paint out, right? Because I will... Oh, I ran out of staples. By the way, this is my favorite staple gun. So much so that I buy multiples of them, okay? Yeah, for reals.
We're painting a chair, Emeralds.
Love this gun. Yep, we're going to do a chair tonight. We're going to put a pop of color because go figure. You know me, I like to add a little pop of color to something, right? So a staple gun like this is right around $14 or $15, and then you get your staples. They just load from the back. You drop your staples in, and you are good to go. I like this much better than the electric ones because I'm scared to death when people bring out electric staplers. And I don't know, it's like, you know, somebody's going to get it in the eyeball or something, right? You just have to worry about that. Love how that turned out. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that. So, so nice, right? So, who's got chairs right now that they need to recover?
There's
like we did that in chairs. Just... That what? Recover chairs or need to?
They need to.
Oh, guys. Do that. That could be your spring project. You know? Yeah, do that. Oh, my goodness. Don't throw out what you got. Just keep what you got. Go get some fabric. Like I said, I got this for $2.50.
Matt, where can you buy those staple guns? Well, Tess, in fear of you yelling at me again, let me try this. Wait, let me check. Lowe's, perhaps, maybe?
Too funny. They're awesome. They're awesome.
Lowe's.
Yeah, I will take, if you said to me, Sonia, I have an electric one or the manual one, which one would you take? I would take that one anytime. I just love it. It just takes a little bit of elbow grease. But yeah, for $2.50, this is how much I have left, right? Okay, of a yard. So I could totally do...
Get like 4 chairs out
Yeah,
of that.
I could get 4 chairs
Maybe
for $2.50 out of that, right?
Maybe even
you can't
5.
beat that, guys. And then you just need your paint. So you guys know that our chalky style paint or the actual milk paint, it makes a pint. So you can get multiple chairs out of 1 pint, or 1 big piece of furniture, we always say. Kind of like rule of thumb, right? All right, let's put that to the side because that, my friend, is going to come back in just a few moments. All right, let's bring back our lovely chair again. I love this chair. Is this kind of like Queen Anne style? I feel like it has like a take on something that it was kind of a throwback to.
It's not that old.
Early 1900s, do you think, though?
Yeah, I mean, that's like, very late.
Are you yawning again? See, I'm telling you, we have got you trained that when you come on here, you yawn. At this point, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. All right, let me get my spoon. So what's everybody been up to today? What is the day of the week? Monday.
Is it?
It's Monday. Yes, it is. All right, the color I'm going to use tonight is a color called Storm Blue. Do you want to show them what the Storm Blue looks like?
Yeah.
As I mix it up.
Do I got a choice?
I would love it if you would.
Storm Blue is down here. This is Storm Blue.
If not, this might be a nag. Do you see it? It's like a beautiful blue-gray. Do you like it?
Yes.
All right, so I figured I'd wait till you came back over. So I was thinking about doing this either cream or the Storm Blue. Those were kind of like the 2 choices I was looking at. But you know me, I like color. And I do think that blue, especially that blue-gray, will go really pretty with the yellow flowers. So we're just going to go ahead and go with it and see what it turns out like. But I think it's going to be cool. All right, so here's what we do. We get out our spoon, right? And we go equal parts. So let's say 1, let me see, 1, 2. Maybe I'll do a third one just to be safe.
Wow.
3. And then we'll do 3 of the water as well to create the paint. So 1.
Patty wins for bad day today.
Oh no, Patty's on the bad day?
Yeah, she had colonoscopy this morning.
Oh dear, Lord have mercy. Oh dear. And she survived and she's here to tell us about it.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, Patty, this tutorial goes out to you, okay? Because you deserve it. So I hope you're kicking back right now. Maybe laying on your side. Got your munchies.
Chantel said, my baby learned to crawl. Mommy cried, so that was my day.
Oh, that is so cool. So I'm stirring it up right now, right? Equal parts. You see how it's setting up really, really nice? These mixers, like I say, are on our website. These are awesome. They're the perfect size for mixing, but you can mix in anything you want. When I first started this challenge, I was mixing up little bits and plates, but I like a cup or something, you know what I mean? Even if you went and got yourself a cute cup, like went to like the dollar store and got like a big oversized mug or something like that, and you said, this is my milk paint mug, you know? And then as part of what you do, you just make that's your designated mug. That would be cool. Or even like a mason jar would work as well.
So do we need to sand and prime with the milk paint? Trying to understand. No, but we suggest the extra bond if you're not going to sand.
Yep.
And it works very, 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 very well in raw wood.
So one of the...
Madison said we sound like robots in slow motion.
Robots.
Okay, it's time to end this. They're on to us.
Slow motion.
God, you're terrible.
Okay, I know. I can't help it.
So,
All right, so, but yeah, the big thing with the milk paint compared to the chalky style paint is the fact that it chips. It's unpredictable, right? It's all natural as well, and you just don't know what it's going to do. So I'm okay with that. If I wanted to control it, then I would add the extra bond, okay? That's like what I call like the monkey muscles, okay? We're going to put that into your milk paint to be able to make it extra bondable, okay? And it's going to really, really grip. But like I say, I'm going for, if chippiness happens, that's totally okay with me because this chair is old, so I'm not going to pretend that I'm trying to make it look brand new. I'm okay with playing up the character of it. It has lots of dents and dings, and like I say, it's old, right? I'm not going to try to hide it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and put my paint on. Remember that your paint first sets up in the first like 10 minutes or so. So as the pigments disperse through it. And now we're going to get started. Let's go over here.
Lisa said, oh my God, I just got here. What is Sonia howling about?
What part?
That part where you're doing the robot thing.
Slow motion.
A lot of ice cream containers would be good.
Yes, that would be perfect.
You make an awesome robot. Linda, quit kissing her butt, okay?
Quick. Come on, have fun with it. Come on, have fun with it. Come on. All right.
How about the hippie trippy juice?
Yeah, that would be cool too. You could totally do that, right?
Okay, because I just read that out and I had no idea where I totally zoned out on that conversation.
What?
So I just threw that in. Yeah.
Yeah, you said that?
Once mixed, what's the shelf life of milk paint? Well, you want to mix up just as much as you need.
Yes.
So that's why we do it in powder form. So that way, you know, it'll last indefinitely if you don't mix it.
Yep.
If you do mix it.
True milk paint should come in powder form. And
unless you're making it.
It does last indefinitely, right?
Unless you're making the curds and everything else.
So once you have it made, like I've been saying, like just make what you need as you go. So if I made a couple tablespoons and if I need more, I just make it up right now to continue my paint project. Versus making up the entire packet, because it's all natural and the type of paint that it is, which it's made with milk solids and all natural ingredients, that honestly, if you were to put it in a refrigerator, you might not want to leave it there more than 24 hours. Use it up as soon as possible, and then even when you take it out, you may have to add some water to really get it reactivated again, right? So make what you need as you go. It does last indefinitely as long as you do not get it like wet, or you don't want to freeze it, and you don't want to just reactivate it and get all the powder in there wet, right? So it sets up before you even get a chance to paint with it.
Yeah, the milk paint's good for cribs or anything you want to do all natural and safe for baby and Fido and whoever you're doing it.
You say mama,
no,
baby,
it doesn't
doggy.
smell. It actually does not have the regular milk paint smells.
When you
I mean, there's a little bit of a smell, but it's not like some milk paints that I've ran into in the past. It smells like
spoiled milk?
Sour milk, yeah.
No. So I think it does have an earthy smell to it, but, that's about it.
It smells like paint.
It smells like Teen Spirit.
Well, yeah, it's milk. It can spoil. So, anyways. But if you put it on it dries, then you don't have to worry about it. So, it's shiny or matte finish. It's a me finish. So,
it is a dead flat finish.
Shutters. I didn't see the question about shutters. I'm sorry. I'm flying solo tonight without Kate. When will we be shipping to Australia? Whenever we get the clearance.
Yeah.
So stay tuned.
It's coming. We promise.
How many bags of milk paint can go into one box to ship? We have a shipping system. You can order as many as you want. And it'll spread it out over so many boxes.
Yep. So yeah, you don't have a minimum or a
maximum. Can you use it on shutters? Yeah. You can use it on your shutters.
And then, are you talking for outside or inside?
Outside, you'll have to seal really well.
Yeah. Anything that goes outside, you want to make sure you seal good. I love how this looks. Look at this. So did you tell them that you have a share thing tonight?
No, I did not.
Are you not feeling like your box of mystery?
I'm not.
You're not feeling like your box of mystery?
No. They broke me.
Really? The robot's broken?
She did not test. You're just hearing things.
Does she want me to talk like a robot again?
No, she said, did she say it smells like Teen Spirit?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Okay, well then I wasn't paying attention.
I was joking. Come on, everybody knows what that is. Oh, it's so pretty.
The bond we're talking about is called Extra Bond, and it makes it more durable but it's an all-natural product as well.
It's non-toxic.
It's non-toxic, all natural. We've made this line of paint and the accompanying accoutrement with it to be all natural, so that way you can paint like you can with chalk style, but on the safe end of the thing. Oh, your mom and dad's on.
Hey, Mom and Dad!
And they say hi from Lacine, Newfoundland, like we don't know where they're from.
Hey, how are ya? It's a long ways away, Shout out to back home. Ooh, I think there's a sticker up here.
What cricket machine?
$8.99 again, right?
What cricket machine do you
What Cricut machine? I have a Cricut. So there are two different types of vinyl machines that are sought after. It is the Silhouette, and the other one is the Cricut. So it's kind of like what I say, like Pepsi and Coke. You just kind of, you know, pick the one that you like and then use it, right? One of the good things about the Silhouette is that it's the wider of the two. I feel like the Cricut is right around 12 inches in terms of how wide you can do your signs, but if you need them bigger than that, you may want to go with the Silhouette. But they're both different operating systems, right? It's like the iPhone and the Android, so you just pick the one that you're going to be able to use and make use of. I love the Cricut though. Before, when you first had a Cricut, you used to have to buy cassettes, like these little things that would plug into your machine and download fonts. Now it's like all Wi-Fi.
The clear wax is all natural, and to be honest with you, as a chef, I'm going to tell you technically, you can actually cook with it if you wanted to.
Look how nice this is.
But I wouldn't do that. So, anyways. No, Sherry, this is Junk Monkey Paint Company. We're an online company. We will take over the retail world soon enough, but
yes, is she looking for
you just need to be patient right now.
What's she looking for?
Where to get this from?
Oh yeah, you can get it from straight now. You get it straight from us, okay? Straight at junkmonkeypaint.com.
What is milk paint? Thank you in advance. Milk paint is the original paint. It was used in petroglyphs and all through ancient Egypt, the whole way up into the wild, wild west. And still, we started getting into, you know, chemical bonders and different things like that, and discovery of latex and titanium dioxide and all that stuff. So what happens is, this paint is all natural. It's made with earth pigments and milk solids,
yep,
you know,
clay.
And clay, yep. And it's all natural and safe to use around babies or pets or whatever you want. It's all natural. It's organic.
And you don't know what it's going to do.
And yeah, it's a little bit unpredictable. It can chip. So
it's actually the only paint that can chip.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
If you followed us with the, show them the rocking chair.
Yeah, so if you want an old style, like chippy look without
the lead paint,
without the lead paint and without the lead poisoning, that is that's that.
Go, right?
Sherry, I don't know. You'd have to look at. We have several options for shipping.
Yeah.
So
just go plug your zip code in.
Yeah, just go plug your zip code in and a cart for an order, and it'll tell you what the shipping is, right?
It will figure out for how far away you are what the shipping would be.
How do I join Junk Monkey with you? And this is Sonia with an I, asks us.
Hey, Sonia with an I.
Guajardo. Sonia Guajardo. So, anyways.
What do you think she's referring to? She's
talking
about...
Are you talking about the business club? You head over to Junk Monkey Creative Coaching Community. And there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, Kate got here.
Hey, Kate.
Well, hello, Kate. I've been doing your job. So,
we love it when Kate pops on. All right, I'm going to do the top part over here. What do you guys think so far? I did take a before photo. Carrie reminded me as well. Carrie's in the back shipping, getting all your orders out.
Yes, we actually the mystery boxes are coming. We wanted to make sure that all the retail stuff gets out, and we're working on shipping them out a little at a time. So they're on their way. Oh my God, did we see Matt? Where did you see me, in the mirror?
Possibly. I don't know.
I think they saw me in the mirror.
Oh, well, you're giving it away now. You're not Mr. Wilson anymore.
I know.
All right, let's see here. Let's go all over here.
So,
get it over the top.
Oh no, I missed your face. You're going to have to come to the shop to visit.
So this was 3 tablespoons of the paint that I've used, okay? And I'm going to distress it because, you know, I need some distressing in my life. I love it. And it's an old chair, so let's play it up, right? And so this is, I kind of took a stab and said, let's go at 3 tablespoons and see how far it is. And that's how far it will take me, and that's where it goes. So I'm happy to be able to say I painted this chair with 3 tablespoons of the milk paint powder, right? So when you're making it for furniture, making it to paint furniture, just do like a 1-to-1 water to paint powder formula ratio. Yeah,
you can use the poly on the milk paint. It'll seal with anything. We just have a natural wax to accompany it on the natural side of things. Yes, you can paint
you'll love that.
Cane back chairs.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I got a picture of the post. Actually, I got that question from somebody recently, and they said, "Can I paint those chairs, that style chairs? And I said yes, and they sent and got some awesome pictures from them, which is really, really cool.
There's some confused people in there.
Why?
So Loretta,
what'd you do?
Your Aunt Loretta says, "Am I camera shy?"
I think.
Actually, I am.
Yeah. Ask her, does she want you to pull her up on the screen and see what she says?
Yeah. I'll pull you up and share you on the screen there, Aunt Loretta. There goes my...
We should do that, right?
Linda said, there goes my cell of 8x10 glossies of you, man. Yeah,
funny.
but they won't have the forged autograph like you were going to do.
All right, we just let this dry now, and then I think we should do some distressing. But did I get it all? Do you guys see any spots? Because you know, I am Sonia, Mrs. Spot Miller.
Bottom back row.
Bottom back row. Bottom back row.
Over here.
Where? Do you see it? Where? Over on that side?
Right,
did I get it?
Right
Where? Right here?
Yes.
Okay, add some more. Is that good? Yeah? You like that? All right.
Yeah.
Good stuff. That's why I got you here.
That's why I was waving, Kathy.
All right. Let's see here. I'm going to put this back in water.
Well, this is just part of the frame here, upper frame.
Yeah, you won't see that.
You won't see that, so anyways.
Because remember, the actual seat
I see what they're saying.
What?
You missed the entire side here.
Now you have me put my paintbrush into the water, and now you tell me. Come on, friends.
Well, I didn't know what they were talking about. Now I know.
Friends. And you're just as bad. You didn't eat. Oh my
How did
Lord.
we come up with the name of Junk Monkey Paint?
How did you miss that? Did you want to come up right here?
Let's see. When I was in the Marine Corps, you had like gun rocks and gun grapes and what we call gun bunnies, and then we had the computer monkeys, and just like in garages, you have gas monkeys. So we messed around with junk. Yeah, grease monkeys. We messed around with junk, so we just kind of became known as junk monkeys.
We give new life to old things, right? Old furniture pieces. So, and that's what we are today. Let's put my stuff in the. Oh, somebody else had my clean on brush.
Mystery boxes are coming.
All right, let's see here.
Mystery boxes are coming.
All right, you can come back over here, Dan.
So, anyways.
All right, let me get out of your way. So, I can't wait to put the cover on it to see how this is gonna look. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be so nice.
Well, Mary, it's just time to do more.
What's Mary saying?
She says, I want to share my projects, but they were done before I discovered you, and I did not use your products.
Aww.
Well, now you can do more.
Yeah. No,
front leg.
Oh, no.
Front leg. Let's see here. Front, left side leg.
Might be a shadow, too.
Might be a shadow, I think. What's she say? Does the milk paint...
Listen, if I missed a spot at this point, we're just going to distress that section and make it look like the paint fell off it. Okay, let's be honest.
The milk paint is self-leveling. It's all in technique of how it shows. So it dries evenly. Yes, it does.
Yeah, it's really nice. All right, let's go ahead. But you never know if it'll crackle, if it'll give you variations, if it'll chip. It's once it dries, it decides to do its own thing, right?
Yeah.
So, we just put it on.
Linda, you guys are just killing me.
Chippiness.
You got, what size is your heat gun? It's the biggest one I got. No, it's like a medium size.
It heats up to 1,200 degrees.
So, Linda, you mystery box people, you're killing me. They're on their way, so don't just...
Yes. You can't put a rush on free.
Yeah, don't rush free.
Be patient. Though I know how hard it is because...
That was like when we did the 30 days. We shipped a batch out 15 days in, and then the second batch 15 days out the other time.
Yeah.
And it was just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of moving parts.
How do you get a mystery box? Well, you share, and then you type on the bottom that you've shared this to your page, and then I just pick somebody at random.
Yep, that's about it. Ooh, this is nice. So is everybody excited for spring clean out? Like, do you have a garbage day in your area? Like here locally, there's days assigned to the different like community areas where everybody goes, they do their clean outs, and they drop off their junk, aka treasures, at like a township building or something like that. Does anybody, you guys have those spaces? And does anybody do the treasure hunt on those days? I love springtime. It is the best time to get junk because everybody goes in, you know, spring fever mode. They want to clean. They want to, you know, paint their walls, declutter. And so for us, that means a great time to be able to find some new treasures. Oh, this is so nice. Come back here. I want to show you something. Come back here. So I'm drying the back of this chair. Can you see what's happening right there? The crackling that's happening. See that? Right there. It's going to chip, people. It's going to chip.
Well, you're holding that heat right on that spot, so yeah.
Do you want me to hold this heat gun on another spot? Come on now.
Well, you're going, it's going to chip, and then you're like heating it up, and it's like there.
Isn't it awesome? Bite my tongue. Bite my tongue.
Get over it.
I'm on Facebook Live, so I better bite my tongue right now.
Yes.
True story. Alright, I'm almost done, all the way around. That's the first place I've seen any sort of chipping happen yet. We'll see what else happens here.
Christina Hawkins, yes you can.
Yes, you can.
And that's from my somewhat uneducated position on opinion on that.
What are we talking about here?
Stuff.
Huh, okay, I can't know. Alright, let's go ahead and
what kind of hair is on the brush? On the Klingon, it's a synthetic bristle.
Yep. Holds the paint really, really nice. Alright.
Kim Fager, we have a free store on the island that I live on.
Look.
What island do you live on? And we are going to invade it.
Ooh, do you want to show that crackling that's happening right there? Can you see that?
Yeah, I don't do that.
Oh, Dana, look at that. You guys see that? Like all right here? Crackling, and it goes all the way down, right? You guys know, chalky style paint does not do that, right? That's our other line of paint. It will not do that. It's really cool.
You can let it air dry. We just do it for to be on here to make it quicker. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah, you can totally just let it dry. That's up to you. But it would be really boring for you guys if we just watch paint dry. So we try to, you know.
Where can you order? You can order at jumpmonkeypaint.com or on our Facebook page and hit the shop now button and you can go there.
Let me find a, let's see here. It's going to be hard. I'm going to bring this down because it's hard to sand with it up on the table. Oh, so let's see. Can you guys see the beautifulness of that? Oh my gosh. Like I am in love with that right there. Can you see all that? Do you see that? Oh, look at that.
You need the crackle and wax over it. Absolutely.
I'm sanding it down.
The extra bomb with the chalky style paint.
You really wouldn't need to.
You don't need to because the chalky paint is the extra bond was made to make the milk paint behave like the chalky paint. So you actually don't need the extra bond.
Guys, do you see how nice that is? Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get the feet done down here. Do you see that?
Yeah. If you did that, Becky, all you do is just paint back over it in Junk Monkey and then seal it with a water-based poly instead of your oil base. Or you can do it the hard way and strip it and start all over again. So, or paint it a different color.
Love it.
So, tomorrow, we're traveling far away. And the reason we're traveling far away is that we have a super secret project that we're doing. And, you know, just like Speed Racer had the Mach 5, you know. We're actually going to
come in close to the camera so they can really see that.
We're actually going to see if we can find the Junk Monkey mobile command center tomorrow to bring Junk Monkey to you.
Junk Monkey Mobile. Do you guys see all the chippiness? Bring them in and show them the love. Yep, show them the love right here.
I got it. They see it. My gosh.
Right here. Love it. All right. So I think what I'm going to do with this
Tony, we have to get the mobile command center up and running first before we come go anywhere. They're going. You coming here? You coming here?
Yeah, this summer the Junk Monkey Mobile is definitely going to take America.
Yeah.
We are. All right, so...
No, it does not continue chipping after wax. Once you seal it, it is sealed.
Yeah, so what you do is obviously you put your paint on, you let it dry. You knock off anything that's going to fall off, okay, because you're going to see it. If you want, do a light sand over it, and that will grab any other little pieces that are just on the verge of falling off, right? And so then from there, now what we're going to do is we're going to seal it in. So you can seal with a poly. If you want to do something, like if you have a piece done where you're trying to really not have it, how should I say? It's more of a piece where it's more of a utility piece, right? In this case, I've styled this chair to be chippy and old, so I'm going to go ahead and seal it with my wax because I don't care how dented and dinged up it gets because I think it's beautiful in that chippy form, right? So this is our Monkey Shine. It's the all-natural. Can you guys see that? Protects your furniture, clear wax finishing polish. Non-toxic. It's awesome. So what we do is we put it on, we take it off, okay? So we take our waxing brush. These are for sale on our website as well, at junkmonkeypaint.com. You'll see when I go over here how just nice and rich it is, like, and how even it brings, it like just really enhances the brown wood veneer that's underneath this to really you even see the crackles even more, right?
Hey, good seeing you, Sherry. What you need to do is... She says, what can we do to get you guys your own TV show on HGTV, maybe?
I don't know, write them and tell them.
Yeah, we've been working with a production company that is actually exclusive with HGTV. And you got to tell HGTV that we are what you want. You know, you got to go and tell them and say, hey, you need to get these people on air, you know? Yeah. So we have that stuff in the works. It's just... a very slow process, but if you guys want to see it,
they know about us. So, but if you want to go and be like, "Hey, you need to like move forward with these people," then you can totally rate them or tag them or do what you got to do, right?
How long have we been married? You fight like a long time best friends. Well, that's until we turn the camera off, and then the hammers and the rocks.
Then we pull on each other's hair. Look at this, guys.
We've
right?
been together what? 20 years.
20 years, yeah.
20 years.
So what you do...
Seems like an eternity.
Yes, forever. So what we do, you buff it on, and then you Jimmy buff it off, okay? So Karate Kid, wax on, wax off. So don't leave the wax on your chair after you've waxed it on. Then what that does is wax sucks into your wood, right? But there's also a layer that stays on the outside. So get rid of that film. Get rid of that extra wax that's sitting on the top. Buff it into your piece. You can get attachments for your drill if you want to do that, but I use these awesome cloths. I use them over and over again. You can wash them. Everything we do, of course, is water-based, so you can wash your cloths over and over again. Just don't put them in with your good clothes. Dear Lord, don't ever do that. But so what you do is then you just buff, basically, it over the top to push any of that stuff down into the pores, collect what's off the top, turn your rag over to a different area, and keep doing that until you get a beautiful, it doesn't even feel like there's anything on it, right? So it protects your wood. It's in there, especially if you have hungry, thirsty wood.
Well, thank you, Chantel. We also work well with pets, animals, and
I love that. Oh my gosh.
Grumpy significant others, too. So just like, you know.
All right. Are you talking about me now?
No.
All right, just making sure. Just
so you are up for a DIY show. Yeah, we've been working that for...
you say Pittsburgh and that?
And that. We've been working on... Yeah, we've been working on that for what, the last year now? Yes.
Well, yeah, absolutely. We actually were reached out to, like Matt said, by a production company, and then they take film of you and they share it with the executive producers, and then it's their call, right, to see whatever they want to do for programming and things like that for, you know, whatever they project for their future for their station. So... you know, we'll see whatever happens down the road, but that would be fun, right?
Medium gray. This is a blue gray called Storm Blue.
It is like a really pretty gray blue.
How do I purchase? All you do is go over to Junk Monkey Paint whimsical.com or hit the Shop Now button on our Facebook page. Anyways.
So the other thing is, like, after you've let the chippiness happen and you've also taken your sandblock to
Mary.
it, this part of the process, if there's anything left, I mean, you're rubbing over it now, right, as you're polishing. So if there's any of that paint that wants to lift and fall off, it's going to fall off at this point because you're really, like, smoothing it all over. You're polishing it, and any other little chips that are just kind of hanging on there, they're going to fall off as well. Let me see if I can turn this way. I love the back of this. I think it's gorgeous. Who loves Chippy? I mean, I'm pretty sure there are people out there like, girl, are you going to paint this?
As long as y'all stay awesome, I'd love to see you on TV.
That would be fun.
Well, see, staying awesome is the problem. I mean, is there any shelf life on awesome?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
So, anyway, you would wax this, what, every couple years?
Well, it's up to you how much you wax, but here's how it works. I tell people, you know how when you put like things like Old English or something like that on your furniture to just kind of revive it, to sharpen it? That's the same thing when it comes to waxing, right? The wax sucks into the wood. So maybe if your piece is sitting in the sunshine or you know, it's just been waxed for a while, maybe once a year you want to take it out and do this again, and I guarantee you it will sharpen up your piece, it will hydrate the wood back again.
Bridget, he's hired. So, must you clean your wax brush after every use?
Yes, I recommend that you do. We also, on our website, have the brush cleaner. It's actually called Little White Lie, and it is a little brush cleaner. I encourage you to get one. Get one of those little travel soap holders, you know the kind you get. They're like usually neon greens and pinks and blues. Drop your soap into that. Well, instead of dropping your soap, drop your actual little stick of brush cleaner, and you can just kind of like rinse it off in there, and just keep doing that every time, and then hang your brush as well, right? So the bristles hang straight.
Lucia Lingois.
I think on the sides.
Your anti-clock.
Let me switch with you.
If you want it to be solid all over, if you want it to look chippy like this, I would just test a little area of it first before you went full on with it. But
what's she trying to do?
She said she has an antique clock. Should she sand it before she paints it? She's never done it before.
No, I wouldn't see any reason why you would have to prime it or sand it. So then if you want a chippy look, you might just want to go ahead and pick up the milk paint and then see what happens in all of its chippy goodness. And if you want a little bit more control over the paint, then look at our chalky style paint, because that's the paint with the muscles that we say that, you know, when you're working with your furniture pieces like that, you don't have to prime or sand or strip. So, but it goes on all over. And then if you want to do some distressing, you can take a sand pad and just kind of knock off the edges a little bit. But this definitely gives you an all over chippy look when you work with the milk paint, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, I love it.
So,
okay,
anyways,
let me put this
I think if they did have a show, half of it would be me in trouble, and the other half would be Sonia actually
trying to work.
Trying to work.
Probably. All right, what do you think about this, guys? Do you like it? Do you want to give them a up close view?
I am.
Let me put it this way so you can kind of see it in the light. That way,
can you use milk paint in the sprayer? Yeah, I think it would work in the sprayer.
Yeah, because remember, you can really thin it out, right, with the consistency.
We sold quite a bit. There's still some nice stuff from this weekend that's available. Yeah.
It was stacked in here, so there's lots of stuff hiding, that's for sure. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's put this together. This actually was a table over in the corner that's still here. Let me just scoot this past you here, Matt.
You're killing me.
This was a gray one. Who remembers this one that we did as part of our challenge? We did that one. We made our own little concoction of, over here, of the white and the gray together. That was really pretty. So I'm thinking that with this light blue, which is just this really pretty, like literally blue-gray color, this will be so pretty with our cover put back on. So now what I have to do is just turn the chair over. You guys ready for me to drop this in? Ta-da! So now we just need to flip the chair over, put the 4 screws that fell out back up into the chair, and then this secures this seat to the chair. You can actually see the holes down here, right? Do you see that? So it's really easy to put back together. And then, I mean, think about this. How long did it take us to flip this chair? Not long at all, right? So if you got 4 of these, you could do your 4 chairs in one day, do your table in another, and then you have got the makings for a gorgeous set, right? So then let's see what else will be put over here. Let me see here.
The PBS stations wouldn't be able to handle us.
What's that?
They said, you'd be great on PBS stations. I would break PBS. I was on public broadcasting before, and they had an adverse reaction to me. Anyways.
They had an allergic reaction to you?
Yes.
Is that what you're trying to say? I actually have a show on our local Armstrong Cable. It's called Meet the Maker. And what I do is I go out and I host a show, and I actually share just other great makers throughout the area, what they're doing, like other creatives and that sort of thing. But I think it would be really cool to have a show that would be nothing but, you know, flipping, hanging out, ideas, all that good stuff. Trying different products that are out there. So, what do you guys think? Do you like it? I mean, that was an easy flip, right? You better give away something.
Yeah, I better give something away before everybody turns on me. And I need to go get my Szechuan sauce, or else it's going to be
this is true.
Lights out for me.
I like that, right? What do you guys think? Yay.
Dolores Ulrich, you are the winner. Dolores Ulrich. Dolores Ulrich, you have 1 minute to respond. So,
momento.
Yeah.
One momento.
Dolores Ulrich.
Oh, whenever we painted this thing, this was cool too, right?
Tess says I'm just like Mr. Rogers. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure.
Mr. Rogers, who has therapy and some family issues.
Funny. All right, that's kind of cute too, right? That's kind of cute. I do like that. So what would you guys do? Sometimes it's fun.
Go see Katie at the Woolly Fox in Ligonier.
So
what is the Woolly Fox? Do you know the Woolly Fox in Ligonier?
I have not heard of it.
And Sally from California says, go see.
Nope.
Katie at the... Dolores.
Maybe she needs to come see us.
Yes. Where's Dolores?
How cute.
Did I see Dolores?
Love it.
Okay. Did Dolores answer?
Dolores here. Somebody tell us.
Dolores.
See, this is so pretty. Even picking out kind of like the creams that are in here. Remember how we painted this thing the other night? This would be pretty with as well, right? If you were to put like the creams with this chair, grays, would be so pretty to go with it. Pull it all together. Anybody out there right now decorate with this sort of gray blues? Gray lover in the house.
Mr. Rogers is a bad shoulder and a bad attitude.
Yeah, right. All right, let me get around to the other side here.
All right, I'm going to pick somebody else.
All right, do a 3, 2, 1.
All right, let me go.
3, 2, 1, Dolores. We couldn't find you, girls. We're going to move on to somebody else real fast.
Just double checking to make sure she's...
How's this?
Okay, let me go. Let me see here.
How's this?
I don't know.
Be right here waiting for the next person.
All right, let me see.
Show up.
The new winner is...
Love that.
Nikki Skalski Tut. Nikki Skalski Tut.
Ooh.
Are you here? Nikki Skalski Tut.
Are you here, girl?
Nikki Skalski Tut.
Let's see.
Nikki.
I could see
Skalski Tut.
red even going with this.
Can you repeat exactly what paint you used?
That would be so pretty, even with the red.
What paint did you use on? You just used Storm Blue, right?
Yeah, Storm Blue. And then, Storm Blue on here. This one was a black and a white. We just made our own custom gray. And this one here was thick cream. So there we go. But anyway, you can kind of pair them all together and make your own little, your own little look. So I love it. I love it. I love it.
Denise Skalski Tut.
All right.
Work with me, people. Work with me.
Switch places with me here.
All right, I'm moving.
Two beans.
Nikki, oh, there she is.
Yay!
Okay, Nikki. Nikki
Winner.
Skalski Tut, you won. You're chosen for the mystery box. All you do is email me your address at junkmonkeypaint@gmail.com.
Yes, your mailing address is what
Perfect.
we need.
There you go.
There you go. Beans.
So, anything else?
Done.
Anything else?
Yeah, no, I think that's it. We covered it, man.
Are you done?
Yeah. I mean, look down here.
Yeah.
Take a look at all the babies. I hope you guys have something in your house that you've identified that you can totally paint, that you were about to throw out, and that you can make beautiful just through the power of paint. Remember, even when we used our milk paint, which is what we're focusing on right now, and kind of sharing with you guys the goodness of it, and how you use it, and how it basically fits in the whole Chopsy style world, and how you get that.
Hang on. Dolores, send me your information too. Somebody is
what?
I'll tell you in a minute. Dolores, just send me your information too. We'll get you your box out.
Right.
Okay.
Dolores, girl, where were you?
And she was trying to answer.
Where were you? And you guys never told us she was here.
Nikki and Dolores. So we're sending out 2 boxes tonight to Nikki and Dolores. Okay.
All right. Just make sure you get your information to us. We're going to give you by midnight to send it over to jugmonkeypaint@gmail.com, okay? So we can get you on the list.
Yes,
get you squared away.
Absolutely.
All right, so hopefully you have something in your house that you can paint. You've been inspired. Think about right now. Do a scan of the room and be like, what the heck can I paint, okay? And if you're somebody that wants to give a whole new overhaul to your dining room, you can totally do that, right? Just pop the lid, basically pop the seat out, paint the piece. If you want to go chippy style, just go ahead and mix up your milk paint. We didn't even use any Bond with this tonight, right? But if you want more of an all-over coverage, then make sure you check out our chalky style paint, all right?
Okay, Alicia has asthma. Is the paint safe? Yes, it is.
I have asthma as well, girl.
But when you initially mix it up, some dust comes off of it.
Yeah, because you're mixing water in with the powder, so absolutely. You might, just depending on how sensitive you are. But the milk paint's all natural.
Little masky mask.
And I'm an inhaler girl, too, so I feel All right, and with that, we will log off. We'll see you tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Day what? 19?
Thank you, Sherry. It's good seeing you again.
It's 19. Day 19. Yep. We'll find something else to paint tomorrow and see what color I can come up with. I don't know.
We might be talking to you from the side of the road. Who knows?
All right. See you guys later.
All right.
Bye.
All right. Bye. Oop.